and it appears that the court is operating under a secret jurisdiction.
Sir, don't speak over me. You want me to inform you of the nature and cause of the action? Please do not say anything else. You'll leave me no choice but to hold you in contempt.
Your Honor, I do not wish to be held in contempt.
It's too late.
I am Jamil of the Family Law Court. The motions that I filed and the documents that I've filed have all been trying to ascertain the jurisdiction of this court. And I don't understand the nature and cause of the action against me. And I'm trying to understand under what jurisdiction the court intends to proceed. First of all, is this going to be a civil or a criminal action? Criminal. Okay.
Misdemeanors punishable by 93 days in jail, up to maximum possible penalty, 93 days in jail, and $500 in fine for each of the misdemeanor counts.
Okay. Your Honor, the Constitution grants this court two criminal jurisdictions. One is a criminal jurisdiction under the common law, and one is a criminal jurisdiction under admiralty or military tribunal. From Article 1, Section 8, Clause 817 of the Constitution. So in which of these two criminal jurisdictions does the court intend to try me?
You know, sir, this is something, where is your motion, sir?
There's a motion filed there. It's a motion to dismiss based on lack of subject matter jurisdiction.
All right, I'm going to deny that motion. I'm going to set a bench trial or jury trial if you choose. Which one would you want to have?
Okay, Your Honor, under what grounds, what facts and findings and conclusions of law are you denying that motion to dismiss? I'm trying to understand the jurisdiction of the court. You have not disclosed it to me.
I don't to disclose it to you. Check the court rules, sir.
Well, Your Honor, the Sixth Amendment grants me the right to understand the nature and cause of any action brought against me, and it grants you the duty to inform me. So I don't think you would be breaching your oath of office if you were to inform me under which jurisdiction this court intends to proceed. I'm going to set
a bench trial or a jury trial in the matter.
Okay. Please let the record show that I have attempted to understand or to ask what is the jurisdiction of the court is operating under. And it appears that the court is operating under a secret jurisdiction, maybe only known to bar members and licensed attorneys. So let the record show that I am trying to understand jurisdiction and nature of cause against me, and the court has denied me that information.
I'm not denying you the information. The information is public information, sir. The information is outlined in the Michigan court rules. You need to read the Michigan court rules, and you can find out jurisdiction. It'll tell you everything about jurisdiction. That's entirely public information. You can go online and type in the court rules. The whole book is ascertainable to you online.
Sir, the Sixth Amendment grants
I'm not required
to inform me of the nature and cause of any action brought against me. And right now you're denying that right.
I'm going to tell you, sir, don't speak over me. You want me to inform you of the nature and cause of the action. You're charged with drive while license not valid or improper on 7/3/2020, right around 4:29 p.m. in the area of Jefferson and St. Albans in the city of Detroit. That's punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. And you were pulled over in the city of Detroit and you were asked to produce a valid driver's license for which you could, the allegation is that you could not do so. That the maximum possible penalty for that offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine. Those are the charges. Do you want a bench trial or a jury trial?
Your Honor, I am trying to understand the jurisdiction of this court. As I said, you told me it was a criminal jurisdiction.
If you read the Michigan court rules will tell you and give you jurisdiction. So they have a copy of the Michigan court rules online, and we're not going to keep going down this road, son, young man. Do you want a bench trial?
So I cannot, I'm asking you a very specific question. And it is this a criminal jurisdiction under common law, or is it a criminal jurisdiction under military tribunal?
Listen, it's, let's move on to the next person.
Sir, please answer that.
It
can only be one or the other.
You'll leave me no choice but to hold you in contempt. I'm asking you a specific question.
Your Honor, I do not wish to be held in contempt. I am trying to exercise my Sixth Amendment right. I can show you Constitution is exercise of a constitutional right cannot be converted into a crime, sir.
Sir, the way you speak to the court is via motion. Okay, if you have a motion that I've already denied one of your motions, if you have another motion.
Under what basis? Under what grounds have you denied my motions?
It's not my job to explain to you all of the court rules, sir. I'm not here.
Where is the party in this action in this case?
All right. So, this is the last time I'm going to say this. I'm not going to continue to go back and forth with you regarding court rules and all that. If you want to represent yourself, you're going to be required and you're going to be held at the same standards as anybody else, lawyer or otherwise, non-lawyer that comes in. Let's just set a jury trial, so we don't even have to ask him whether he wants a trial or a jury trial. We'll set him up a trial date. And all of those positions that you have, if you put it in a motion, we'll set a motion hearing date. She needs it on.
Sir, so if you are setting a motion hearing date, you are doing so without my understanding of the nature and cause of the action against me. And I cannot move forward until I have these questions answered. These are basic questions that you are obligated under the Sixth Amendment.
I'm not obligated to answer any of that stuff. I told you, I gave you the answer to that stuff by looking in the court rules. You're obligated to know the rules. One.
That brings me back to my original question. Is this a statutory proceeding? Because if there is, there would have to be an international contract or agreement. And I would implore the prosecution to put that agreement on the record and explain how I am party to it.
Listen, young man, you got to go do your homework, okay? And it appears that you're taking this position and you're adamant about this position, and you're free to do that. Now, whether you're going to win at this position, that's going to be up to what you say in your brief, and how it relates to the law, and we'll make a decision on that stuff. Okay, but at this point, you need to educate yourself, because you seem like a very articulate, educated young man. You need to educate yourself on court rules and procedure. And until you get the procedure proper, until you get it correct, then we can't talk, because we have to be speaking the same language. Okay?
I mean, that's the main thing I'm trying to understand here, sir. Is this a common law criminal procedure or a
I'm giving you some direction on.
Well, sir, I don't know which rules. If you could tell me where I could find the rules for
I told you, go to Michigan court rules. There's a book that's over 1,000 pages, and it'll answer, well, close to 1,000 pages. It has those questions outlined in there. We're not going to keep on going back and forth.
I think we should move this case to federal court. As I stated, if the city is the injured party,
file a motion so I can, on your removal motion, file a motion. I'm going to give you a date. I'm going to give you a date where that motion is going to have to be due. I will entertain that. I'll give the people a date on their response if they choose to respond. And on another date, I will rule on that motion on the final pretrial date. So right now, I'm going to set dates.
Sir, I do not wish to continue or delay this any further. There's been no evidence presented to substantiate any kind of jurisdiction in this case. If it cannot be proven and proven on the record, then this case must be dismissed. Well, I mean, I don't understand why we are delaying this any further.
We don't have to delay it any further. I can put a warrant out for your arrest and you don't have to show up. I mean, you'll have to deal with that then, but at some point, you're going to have to deal.
Under what grounds, under what basis are you putting a warrant out for my arrest and you
I didn't say I was going to put a warrant. I said, if you're telling the court that you're not going to come back to any court dates, then that's up to you. All I can do.
What I'm saying, sir, is I don't wish to delay this any further. There has been no proof of jurisdiction. There is no live injured party. I mean, there's a claim that the city of Detroit is an injured party, but I'm not aware of any international agreements or contracts that I've entered into with the city of Detroit. And the prosecutor can't provide that. And it seems like there's a bias going on here because flat on its face, the prosecutor hasn't even spoken on this issue.
What you're saying in essence is that I don't have any authority.
I'm asking you to prove your authority.
Huh?
I'm asking you to prove your authority. I'm trying to understand where your authority is coming from. And you're failing to do so.
Read the Michigan court rules, read your statutes, read the Constitution over again, and you'll find that.
As I said before, I'm not asking you for legal advice or where to go.
Michigan Constitution.
You have, if you have a legitimate jurisdiction, I'm asking you, is it a criminal jurisdiction under statutory law or is it under the common law?
All right, we're gonna give them a trial.
And you will not answer that question.
Well, we'll give them a jury trial date.
Wow.
The 9th. So I'm gonna set these dates. It's gonna be up to you whether you want to come to these court hearings or not. And if you don't come to the court hearings, the only recourse I have is to issue a warrant for failure to appear. Okay, so
sir, I still have this same question that you keep failing to answer, and without that question being understood, not move forward.
And that's it. I'm done talking about it. Okay, that's it. So I'm going to set.
Let the record show that the judge has refused
to establish
jurisdiction.
Don't interrupt me again. Let's set a motion date for.
I do not consent.
Please do not say anything else, sir. I know you said.
Sir, I'm exercising my Sixth Amendment right. The Sixth Amendment, exercise of an amendment right not be converted into a crime, sir.
I'll hold you in contempt of court, sir.
As I stated before, I'm trying to understand the jurisdiction of the court.
I'm not going to deal with you. You're going to
as pursuant to
let's pull out the contempt.
The Sixth Amendment.
Whatever paperwork we need to do and fill it out, we're going to fill it out this time. I'm holding your client. Well, Mr. Berry, you are, I guess, not representing this client because this client is probably. Do you want the representation of a lawyer, sir, at this point now, sir? Because now you're looking at 30 days in the Wayne County Jail. Do you want the representation or not?
Please let the record show that I have attempted to understand the jurisdiction of this court, and this court has refused me that answer. And apparently it is a jurisdiction only understood to bar members and licensed attorneys. This is a direct violation of the Constitution, and I do not consent. I do not agree. That's it. Your Honor, I do not wish to be held in contempt.
It's too late.
I've merely asked a very basic, simple question, and you have refused to answer it. I do not understand the nature and cause of the action against me. You have told me this is a criminal jurisdiction.
Sir, please don't. I told you don't say. I'm going to add some more days and keep on talking. You already got 30 days.
I don't understand, sir.
I'm adding more if you keep on talking. Please do not say anything else. It says here, after the court determines whether criminal or civil contempt proceedings are appropriate, the court must determine whether the contempt was direct or indirect. If the contempt was committed during its sitting and in the immediate view and presence of the court, the contempt is direct, and the court may summarily make a finding of contempt and punish the contemptor. So I'm determining that this is criminal intent. He refused to exercise restraint in his own self, follow the court rules, and he refused to obey the order of the court, which was to please not say anything further regarding the matter. He continued.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. It happened very fast.
It's happening again right now on the record. It's happening again right now on the record. So those are the reasons.
I'm just apologizing.
Again, another contempt, and it just continues to happen. And I'm going to now, if you have one more interruption with me, sir, I'm going to add another 30 days to that. And you're looking at 60 days. You're going to get 30 days right now. You're going to get 60 days if you have one more interruption too. And it will be no early release. Okay. And I'm just going to cite section A of this as why I'm holding you in contempt: disorderly, contemptuous, or insolent behavior committed during its sitting and in immediate view and presence and directly tending to interrupt its proceedings or impair respect due to its authority. It's going to be order. That you report today by 5 p.m. to the Wayne County Jail. And I'm ordering that you do 30 days in the Wayne County Jail. Sir, do you have any further questions?
I just want to make sure I can speak without being held in contempt or.
Yes, you may speak. I asked you, do you have any further questions, sir?
Thank you. Your Honor, I would just like to tell you, man to man, that it was not my intent to be in contempt. It's never been my goal. I try to do everything in accordance with the law. As you can see, I've filed documents. I've filed motions. I've requested information from the court, all in a desperate effort to wrap my head around the proceedings and what's going on here today. I look forward to handling this as amicably as possible. I think that the record will show. I think that the prosecutor will agree that there is no international contract to which I'm tied under statutory jurisdiction. And I would love to see it. I would love to see that evidence. But also, we covered the fact that the city is the injured party or the plaintiff. And this would be an improper venue anyway. But I appreciate your advice on handling that and moving forward with motions. I will be doing that. But again, this thing of contempt, it's just, as one man to another trying to understand and stand on my constitutional rights and exercising them. And I feel today, as what's happened is my pursuit in doing that has somehow been converted into crime against me, which is a tragedy in anyone's eyes. I cannot consent to moving forward.
I respect that, but I don't respect you interrupting me. And it seems that you really need an education on how this stuff works. And I'm going to give you one today. Now, do you want to speak with Mr. Berry in a breakout room, sir, or not?
No, with all due respect, Your Honor, I have the right to represent myself in my own person. And that is what I intend to do. after having understood the nature and cause of the action against me.
Okay. Well, I've given you, we've gone over all the natures and causes. We've gone over the maximum possible penalty for these offenses. I gave you an opportunity to speak with how and explain to you how the court hears your representations. You can choose to file those representations or not. But in the meantime, I'm going to order you now. I gave you the dates. I'm going to order you now to report to the Wayne County Jail by 5 p.m. today to do those 30 days. All right?
I do not consent.
All right. Very well. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day.